This is not a drama video. This is not a joke. This is not a gotcha moment or petty expose. This is a serious account of something that happened to me in Roblox Murder Mystery 2. Something that left me uncomfortable, frustrated, and honestly shocked at how quickly a normal game can turn a situation no minor should ever have to navigate. I'm sharing this because people need to understand that harassment, especially targeted harassment, is not just trolling. It is not just a joke. It is not overreacting. It is a real experience that affects real people. And I am one of those people. The lobby I joined was completely ordinary. Players were chatting, casually saying things like, I killed you, I was sheriff, I was murder. Just typical MM2 chatter, light, harmless, and friendly. I was wearing my summer fit, standing alone, minding my own business. I wasn't near anyone, I wasn't interacting with anyone, I wasn't even bothering anyone. The only thing I did was a harmless glitch, the map vote reset trick, which simply adds an extra vote to the map you're choosing if you already chose it. It doesn't hurt anyone, it doesn't affect gunplay, and I wasn't even close to the players who later claimed it annoyed them. Everything was normal, until it wasn't. Out of nowhere, the two players, Dollhouse and the girl listed directly beneath her, began targeting me. Not the server, not random players, not anyone. Me. They approached me, followed me, and began performing inappropriate, uncomfortable, and unwanted actions with their avatars. They positioned themselves in ways that were clearly meant to make me uncomfortable. They did it only to me. I wasn't near them. I wasn't interacting with them. I wasn't even looking in their direction, yet they chose me. When I comforted them, they didn't apologize. They didn't stop. They didn't acknowledge the discomfort they were causing. Instead, they tried to minimize everything. They said, it's just a joke, you're overreacting, it's not illegal. These phrases were not innocent. They were dismissive. They were manipulative. They were designed to make me feel like I was the problem, like I was the one making a big deal out of nothing. But it wasn't nothing. It was harassment. And when I told them I was a minor, hoping they would understand the seriousness of what they were doing, one of them responded with, I'm a minor too. The statement often used to dodge accountability, even though being a minor does not excuse harassing another minor. When I told them that harassing a minor is illegal, they responded with, it's not illegal. That sentence hit me harder than anything else they said. It showed a complete disregard of boundaries, safety, and basic impact. Here's the part that proves everything. They never typed anything inappropriate in chat. Why? Because people who know what they're doing when they're doing something wrong avoid typing anything sexual. Chat logs get recorded, reports get reviewed, typed evidence gets them banned instantly. So instead, they use avatar positioning, emotes, proximity, gestures, and physical actions. Everything that does not show up in chat logs. My screenshots show exactly that. Normal chat, normal lobby, normal gameplay, and me standing alone doing nothing wrong while they targeted me physically. This wasn't a misunderstanding. This was not a joke. This wasn't accidental. It was intentional. Eventually, I had enough. I reported both of them while the harassment was happening. I blocked them, I stood my ground, and something ironic happened. The moment I killed one of them as sheriff and when the other person was murdered, the moment I showed I wasn't intimidated, they suddenly left the server. Harassers hate losing control. They hate being comforted. They hate when the person they target refuses to stay silent. Their exit said everything. I want to be honest about how this made me feel. I felt uncomfortable. I felt singled out. I felt frustrated that something as simple as playing MM2 could turn into a situation where I had to defend myself from harassment. I felt angry that my boundaries were ignored. I felt disappointed that people can behave this way towards strangers. I felt tired of having to explain why harassment is not a joke, not harmless, and not something to brush off. And I felt alone in that moment, but now I'm not alone. I'm sharing this so others know they're not alone either. I want to make something clear. This video is not an innovative message to harass, attack, or target anyone. I am not encouraging revenge, witch hunting, or retaliation. My goal is awareness, not escalation. If you ever encounter behavior like this, block the player, report the player, leave the server, protect yourself, and don't let anyone convince that your feelings don't matter. You deserve to feel safe in the games you play. You deserve respect. You deserve boundaries, and you deserve to be heard. Thank you for listening to my story. If you've ever dealt with something similar, feel free to share your experience in the comments. No one should have to deal with harassment, especially in a game meant for fun. Stay safe, stay aware, and take care of yourselves.